initializing, loading. What a good time for me to start the recording because I can hear my cat in the background digging in a cardboard box. How appropriate. Like why play Easy Delivery Company? I have the black cat and the cardboard boxes right here. Although I don't have the single beer bottle. I guess I'm missing out. Meowdy. Hello. Okay, geez, I need to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, did I take a job? I know I need to get the ice chains. So I can drive to the factory. And also I want to go to that central radio tower. Surely I can get there if I drive real fast and I don't sink into the ice. They say a cat's personality is a reflection of their owner's personality. I guess, what does it mean that Onyx is always making mischief and ripping up cardboard boxes? Ugh. Gotta make a lot of bank. Gotta make a lot of bank. Where can I make the most bank? I mean, $84, that's pretty good bank. And I'm picking up where I'd be getting the ice chains. I don't recall exactly where I am beyond in this area, the fishing town somewhere. So let's figure out where I am. Oh, all right. I'm by a cafe and a bar somewhere. Let's see if I can find a road sign. Where am I? Doko. I think I'm near Clifton. Let's see. No, I'm in Dampton. Just kidding. Lower Dampton. Okay, I'm in Upper Dampton. Completely mistaken. Okay, then I guess I'm probably here. I'm probably over here, I hope. I should find more PS1 games to play. Thinking of this aesthetic. I have been thinking, and Nox here will know, I've been thinking of Dino Crisis actually, which is a game I've seen like very, very brief footage of it. In that it runs on the same engine as Resident Evil, I believe, like the old, oh, my fuel's almost out. The old PlayStation Resident Evils. I should actually turn around. Oh, no, that is not, that's not the button I want. I should go to the fuel station. Okay. In my defense, for that weird bit of me flying out of the car, my first instinct is to do a quick turn, the same way I would do an onion delivery with the A and B buttons. Don't try and do that in this vehicle. You'll just fly out the door. I do actually have some, I think it's some Sega bass fishing game. I'm in possession of some sort of Sega bass fishing game on Steam. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Boy, the suspension on this truck is wild. Anyway, I have that. Is it any good? I don't know. I've never attempted to play it. Oof. Is this that water bottle challenge all the kids are trying to do? Did I win? Oh yeah, I can go in first person. I won at driving, everybody. Okay. Let's put myself back in the row. Where am I facing? To Clifton, to Smalt. Okay, I'm facing the wrong way. Whoa. Likely it's Sega bass fishing, which is neat, but not as iconically weird. Is Big Old Bass actually weird? Is there a narrative? Whoop. Ooh, okay. There we go. Now that's driving, baby. Hopefully I can make it to the fuel station now, otherwise this will all be for naught. It's super weird. Oh, wonderful. I didn't know if you were recommending it just as a bit, because teehee fishing game. If I isekai'd anyone, there's no one to isekai. The roads are clear. Except for the crows, but they all fly away, and I wouldn't want to isekai a crow. Okay, how much is this gonna cost me? He's gonna cut off like my pinky or something to pay for this fuel. Let me in. Let me in. Hi. You again, eh? I hate to say it, but you're a real hard worker. It gets real lonely out here, and I don't hate your visits. But I've got to charge you $40.50. Go away. You know, not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, boy, when it said pay, I thought they're not going to take my money again, right? Right? If I isekai'd a crow, I could get a long anime title. That reminds me, I read about the existence of some sort of light novel with one of those really, really long names. But the name itself is part of the prose. And that, like, the book's title continues on into the book, like it's the story itself. Now, is it a good piece of media? A good piece of literature? I don't know. I don't speak Japanese well enough to tell you. But it's certainly ambitious. And oftentimes the best art is just when somebody gets a weird idea and thinks, can I make this happen? And then they do. Actually, it doesn't really matter which way I go, because I'm basically on the opposite side of the map. But I feel like this way will be a little easier so I don't have to slam through the gates again. That time a crow was isekai'd by a VTuber and reincarnated as a demon lord. I think demon lord's boring. There's too many demon lords now. Too many demon lords and villainesses and heroes. Somebody needs to be isekai'd as something bizarre. Like a delivery driver. In fact, you can't prove onion delivery isn't an isekai. Who's not to say that the protagonist of Onion Delivery, Woogie, was originally like a cute anime girl hit by truck-kun, and now they're forced to deliver onions on an alien planet to repent for their sins in life or something. Isekai is a bus driver who then runs over another person. Oh, so it's like a pyramid scheme. Hang on, I think I'm going to am I going the right way? I feel like I went slightly too far. This might be to the mountain pass, though. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. No, this is right. Okay. I have heard of the one where the person is reincarnated as a vending machine. I've never seen it, but I know it exists. I like the thought of just this chain of isekais. I mean, I guess whomever's driving truck-kun, they have to come from somewhere. Hang on, I'm going to drink some water and then talk to this kitty. Oh, it continues to be super dry here. The EasyCo service you were trying to reach is unavailable. Have an easy day. Oh, that's right. They're all broken. If they're broken, why can't I just take the... No, because we're honest. You personally prefer the anime where carbonated drinks are turned into cute girls with superpowers. Aki-kan? I hate that I know that offhand. And no, I've never seen it. I just remember whenever it came out, somebody making a stink about it because they thought this is the stupidest concept for an anime ever. Like, man, come on. There's definitely weirder out there. Pick a different hill to die on. What superpower do I have? I can't tell you that. Then you'll think of a way to counteract it. What if you're my arch nemesis? Well, obviously cute girls have superpowers, but I can't tell you what they are. No, what's the weirdest isekai that someone has encountered? It's just funny to me to ask because I've heard about many on the periphery, but I've never seen one. There's got to be something like weird out there. I need weird. It involves streaming, that's right. I fish in the river. Bass, even. Big old bass. I'm weirdly tempted by the fishing game. Fishing also kind of makes me think I'm also weirdly tempted by the Animal Crossing update. It's been forever, but it looks chill. It looks pleasantly chill watching a little bit of it the other day and just getting to decorate. Maybe the appeal of decorating was largely lost on me because I've never really had a chance to show it off to people. Maybe that would be a good reason to put in my decorating chops. Oop, 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 oop. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Very gentle. That time I reincarnated as myself and nothing was different. I was just more wary around traffic now. Okay, you gotta submit that. You gotta submit that to a light novel competition. It looked very fun. That starry room you were making with all the plush animals on cushions was very cozy. I liked it. And boy, there's a lot more stuff in there than I realized. I guess they did add a bunch more items. Golly, I've never even shown off my own Animal Crossing abode on stream. It's been a while. Boy, does your house still get filled with roaches if you haven't visited in a while? I feel like a lot of people returning from this update will have not played in a while. So surely they wouldn't have our houses be infested, right? I have to show off. I have like a basement laboratory. And gosh, what else was in my house? I had some sort of elegant, classical looking room on the top floor. And I had a kitchen in the back. But that's, well, the bulk of what I remember. Mostly it was the lab. The lab had the most custom textures in it. Should you link 7 of my Deltarune voice acting clips? What? I mean, you don't want to spoil the game for them. Somebody talk to me about Deltarune, please. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. Okay, I better be careful. When I brought up Deltarune during Angeline era, the game crashed. Easy Delivery Co. is now saying, no, you only have eyes for me. I think because a lot of, well, what is happening here? A lot of my clips, especially early on, I just make myself. And I don't always know what's good or amusing, but why? How? How? Flip? Dang, I'm strong. Oh, low energy. Sorry, I'm dying. Hang on, let me get in my truck so I stop dying. And then let me get out of my truck so I can like, drink some coffee or something. What do I have? I have 8 cups of coffee. All right, I'm good. Anyway, so it's hard to look at my stuff and decide what would make a good clip. I don't really have a good sense of what other people would enjoy. And sometimes I've thought of asking people, like, are there any bits that stood out to you that you thought were memorable or that worked particularly well? But then I feel like I can't bring myself to do it because I worry that's a selfish question or arrogant or something. There are roaches? No. Animal Crossing? No. I think they should throw us a bone, by which I mean, I don't know, give us like a free visit from Wisp or something. To clear out all the stuff in our town. The jank, the gunk, the fuzz, the dust, the dirt, the weeds, but also the flowers, my god. Spent so much time getting rid of flowers in Animal Crossing. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't go up the Muntin Loop. Or are you playing it tomorrow? I'm excited. Okay, easy. Oh, no, easy. Easy. What is with my driving today? Maybe it's because of all the Sheer and the Wander I've been playing. Now I am no longer moving on a grid. I don't know what to do with myself. I have all of this freedom. I can move in multiple axes. Okay, I'm going left. It is so good, isn't it? Like, chapter 1 was great, but I think it was more of a teaser for the amount of stuff in the later chapters, like whetting your appetite. Okay. It's on my left somewhere. There it is. There it is. Easy does it. Alright, here's your giant empty cardboard box to sit in. I know why you're all ordering these boxes. Are you also broken? Yeah. You're all broken. It's so sad. I have duct tape in my inventory, right? And a fish. And duct tape. 4 duct tape. I don't know why I have 4 duct tape. But it's going to be critically important, I'm sure. Okay. I gotta find a job. So I could make $300? Or the local ones just really aren't worth it. I mean, I don't really mind going back and forth. It's kind of fun. Oh, I don't want to go up the Muntin Loop. Make another $83. Oh, but then I have to go up the Muntin Loop. But it's $83. But it's the Muntin Loop, but it's $83. I could also do this Mountain Town delivery and just hope that it's not making me go all the way to Easton at the bottom. Okay. I'm surprised you skipped the town, but then I don't know if you're the sort to obsessively talk to every NPC and examine everything, smushing your nose against every surface in case, what if there's a bit of dialogue or interactivity there? The thought of missing story, unbearable. Do I? No. Where am I? Am I one of these bridges here? Or am I over... I'm just gonna keep driving. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna keep driving. Homestuck except good, huh? I've never read Homestuck. So I can't say whether or not that's a controversial statement. I'm sure it is to some. I'm rather intimidated by its length, though. Whoop. Okay. To Mutton, to Wind. Okay, okay, okay. This way. I was kind of enjoying the radio chatter, but this is good too. I've noticed when I was uploading my VOD on Friday, or from Friday, that I've gotten, compared to other things I've uploaded, a disproportionate, it's not a lot, but a disproportionate number of views for Easy Delivery Company compared to other vehicles, videos uploaded about the same time, which surprises me. This is the kind of thing where I was nervous about streaming it, thinking, are people going to find it dull? But apparently a lot of people enjoy the chill, cozy, casual Zatsunyan. You've not seen many people play this game, me either. I don't really know how well known it is. Pretty sure I've missed my turn. Oh, you have? So it's not totally unknown. Yeah, I've definitely gone in a little circle here. Whoops. Mainly retro VTubers, like VTubers that play older games. I don't really know what the VTubing space is with regards, or is like with regards to, like, are there a lot of VTubers that play older games? Or is it mostly focused around newer things? Or even if gaming VTubers are relatively rare. Okay. So this is, oh, I'm like all the way over here. I see why I just went in a loop. Okay. Well, now I feel really silly. I missed my turn here. So I'm going this way. What do you mean old? It's all relative. Look, saying age is just a number sounds tired, but it's true. I think once you start trying to segregate yourself and your interests based on a number, something that's fairly arbitrary, it's over. Thinking I need to be this or that. I need to do certain things or like certain things because I am a certain age. I need to act a certain way, think or talk a certain way. No. Free yourself. It's arbitrary. I think after a point, like, I've never been a very good gauge for telling how old someone is, because I tend to, I guess, assess someone based more on their actual level of maturity rather than basing it on their looks. So I might highball someone's age if they tend to act like well-spoken and mature compared to their peers, or I might lowball their age if they just act in a way that is less stodgy, perhaps, than some of their peers. Okay, I'm going the right way. I need to... As much as I want to just drive over the mountain, unfortunately my truck is not that powerful. Like, he's not even here to make people feel old. I like the thought of people being VTubers during the 80s and 90s. Isn't that just Max Headroom? I've never seen Max Headroom. Ooh. Whoa. Oh. I killed that tree. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, that's funny. Oh, hang on. I'm perishing. Hang on, let me slam back a coffee. Okay. Yep. You're all busted. Why do you need all this beer? I think you only need a single bottle. That's enough. We've proven that's enough. Hang on, I'm gonna take another sip of water. It's just so dry and I'm going crazy. Ugh, there we go. Much better. Your experience with people guessing your age is that people around your age range will guess younger. Well, kids think you should be in a home. Goodness gracious. Do people around your age range then, do you strike them perhaps as immature or just youthful, vibrant, with radical ideas? You started getting grays while in high school, so people are confused by how old you are. That's gotta be some sort of power you can exploit, right? Tell them you're some sort of immortal. Well, I don't know, a vampire's kind of passé. We could find a more interesting immortal being, I'm sure. It doesn't have to be immortal either. I guess it could just be something that lives a really long time. Now, how tall are you? What about a gnome? And no, I don't know why gnome was the first thing that popped into my head. Kids these days like gnomes, right? A really tall gnome. The king of the gnomes. Okay. Of course, I do actually have to go to Easton. Where? That's okay. It's nice just to drive and relax. It's the whole point, isn't it? Whoop. 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 Maybe I should be a little more responsible on those snowy hills, huh? Maybe I'd learn to strap my cargo in. But no, I don't need to strap in my cargo. I'm a professional. Nothing ever breaks on my watch. I have such a deft touch with the wheel. It's all these years of Mario Kart. Playing Toad's Turnpike in mirror mode has prepared me for this. Now there's been no other traffic yet. But what if a truck at some point comes barreling down the highway in the other direction, I'll be ready. Now you might think there's a problem because all of those beer bottles shattered. But those bottles were just decoys for the real cargo, which is this shipping crate. So when the assassins came, they would destroy the bottles, thinking they were the real target. But no, it's this shipping crate, this plastic shipping crate that I must protect. I'm gonna need to figure out what I'm playing after this game. I mean, as I mentioned, Dino Crisis, but is a thought, but it comes down to what do I feel like playing in the moment, and that's harder to predict. On one hand, there's so many games I want to play. But on the other, what am I in the mood for? Oh, whoop, nope, this way, this way. Ask the magic 8-ball. You know, I learned just the other day, I know at least some of you here are familiar with the game Facade. If you're not familiar with the game Facade, how do I even describe it? Using, I guess one could say, a primitive sort of, I guess like maybe like a text parser that you can have a conversation with this married couple, Grace and Trip, in their room. So you just type in responses and they'll respond to it. And it's a fascinating piece of work, but also deeply strange. And anyway, I mention this because just the other day I learned that there's a voice clip in the game that will only play if you hassle Trip about his magic 8-ball. And eventually he gets really upset that you're bothering him about it. And oh, I have to find the post so I can get the line right, but something about, I like my advice ball, okay? He calls it an advice ball. Easy Cafe. I think I just went by it because I was too busy thinking about the advice ball. Oh, there's the bar. There's the cafe. Whoa. And there's the cliff. My faceless Mitzi. Fancy seeing you here. If you ever get a break from this job, the locals have started meeting at Sixo's place. It feels good to have friends. And people to flirt with. Okay, slow down, faceless Mitzi. Does that mean they're in the bar? Oh, tailgate's open. Hang on. Nobody will steal my box while I go in the bar, right? Oi! Sometimes I try to talk to the birds. They ignore me every time. Must have been personal. Oh yeah, they hold grudges. Those crows, they're smart. They know. Okay, Snowy Peaks, that's right, I'm going north. It provides as good of advice as the average psychic would. Now, the upside is that if your average psychic disappointed me, whoops, I can't throw them in disgust or hurl them at my enemies. Well, I guess I could, but logistically, legally, it would be complicated. I think after this I could probably do like a local delivery or two and then have enough for the ice chains, I hope. Use Vital Throw. Yeah, they should make a psychic Pokemon based on an 8-ball. It's actually a good concept. Like a regional variant of, oh gosh, what is that? The dung beetle Pokemon called? It's on the tip of my tongue. It was one of the newer ones added in Scarlet and Violet. I thought it was cool, and then I evolved it, and like, oh, it's part psychic. Calyrex? I mean, like, I guess they have like an 8-ball between their antlers. I think. I will admit, despite having been a Pokemon fan for many, many years, legendaries to me have always sort of gone in one ear and out the other. I never really absorbed them. I guess most of them just don't excite me. They don't interest me. Yeah, okay, Calrex's head is the 8-ball, yeah. The advice ball. Has anyone else ever had the urge to crack an 8-ball open? Just to see what color that mysterious... Whoa. What on earth? Fluid is! Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye, trees. My box. It's okay. I mean, my energy's low, but what's new? Slurp. Alright, alright. Maybe if I had those ice tires, this wouldn't happen. I guess that's what I get for speaking a slight against the advice ball. I've dared to suggest I crack it open like a geode. The very definition of heresy. Do we ask God what color they bleed? No. But still, the advice ball juice. I want to know. Okay, don't go sailing off. Don't go sailing off. There we go. All right, don't hold down the accelerator when you are going over a lump of snow. You like when legendary Pokemon have a strong tie to whispers amongst a specific town or individuals, and not completely plastered all over the main narrative Gen 2, your beloved. I must concur. In a way, it reminds me of Black and White didn't... Ooh, sorry, I was looking away thinking. Black and White didn't really do it for me narratively. I know a lot of people like N and that whole plot there. But I always felt like, as the trainer, I was just sort of getting yanked around. And it didn't really feel like a story about my Pokemon journey. That I'm just kind of getting dragged around by all these yahoos. People grabbing me by the scruff of my neck and making me go to one place or another. Look, I'm just here to befriend some animals, some creatures. And then to make my creatures beat up some other guy's creatures, because my creatures are the coolest ones. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. I hope this is not an accurate portrayal of what outside looks like for some people, with all the snow that's been hitting in the northeast of North America. We're lucky here since I'm further to the west, and it's actually been pretty nice the past couple days, honestly, for January. But I heard, gosh, I think Toronto got like record snowfalls. Glad I don't have to commute through that. Okay, and then I want to go left, yeah. You think the story would have been better if the philosophical question wasn't being prompted by very clearly villainous individuals, asks the question but in bad faith. I think one could argue that for a lot of Pokemon in general, that the writing chops aren't necessarily there. Where on earth am I bringing this? Is it behind me, like up a slope somewhere? Huh. And I don't want Pokemon to get grimdark, but I do wish that it wasn't so toothless, I guess, in its narratives. Where am I bringing this? Okay, it's here. It's to my... Oh, it's over there. Up here, okay. Like, I don't want to go far in the opposite direction to whatever Pal World's doing. I don't think Pokemon needs to not continue being sort of like an all ages narrative, but I think you can do an all ages narrative and have it be compelling. Okay, how much money do I have? So I need like $25 ballpark. Oh, it's annoying. That's slightly less annoying. Okay, well this is like right where I am. Okay. From Easy Cafe. I think somewhere beneath me. Whoop. Mystery dungeon stories tend to be more interesting than mainline games. Correct. Agreed. 100%. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon made me feel some type of way. So did Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. I would say also Explorers of Time, but I didn't get to play all of that game due to technical issues. But I know that one also is very affecting to some people. Hello, Mitzi. Maybe I'm being too forward again. Not that I'm known for that or anything. But it is so great to have real friends. You're my friends. There, I said it. Oh, golly. Buy me flowers first. No, hiccup. Is there more dialogue in the bar? I go back in the bar. You're not broken yet. Yo! Here's $1 million idea. Individually wrapped cookies that have ambiguous notes inside. I'll call them fate cookies. Sounds similar to something that already exists? I don't think so. Never heard of them. Yeah, no, I think you're onto something. I should play Explorers of Sky. Is what I should do. Hang on, I need to turn around. This way. Or I could just play Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon again. I mean, what I really want is just another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. So I could be a score bunny. I've always been Pikachu in them. It's always given me Pikachu, but I want to be Score Bunny. Let me be the rabbit. I did briefly try the demo of the remake of the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on Switch. And it's cute. I like that they preserved a lot of the music. Like just the arrangements and all that. But playing the demo, it felt too easy. And I say that even knowing that the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games are considered easier than the regular Mystery Dungeon games. And I'm sure it's probably the same, like, okay, the main game isn't very difficult, relatively speaking, but the post-game dungeons are all kinds of brutal. I hope I'm going the right way. Heavy rumors that Prime 2 is coming to NSO soon. I did not. I don't see rumors, so unless somebody like puts them in front of me or tells me personally, I won't know. But I hope so. That would be really great. Then I'll have no excuse not to stream Prime 2, huh? Although I might play it by myself first. Now, I need to get less intimidated about playing games for the first time on stream. Kind of depends on the game too. Like this isn't too bad because it's new to all of us. But something like Metroid Prime 2, which has many fans, I would be intimidated. Okay, where am I? Did I drive up the Mutton Loop and just somehow completely miss where I am? Oh, I'm almost out of fuel. I'm also running out of energy. Watching games blind is fun. I'm glad to hear that. I think I just worry too much because, you know, like when 99% of people out there are nice, and no, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm gonna run over these trees. When 99% of people are nice, but then you have just one person. Oh wait, I'm good. I forgot to put on my lights. One person that makes a mean comment or a snarky comment, or is just otherwise, I feel like I'm around here somewhere, is otherwise impolite, then that's the one that sticks out. And whenever I've seen other people play games blind, if like even just one person says, oh, how come they were doing this or that, or don't they know they're supposed to do this, or blah, 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 blah. And then all I can think about is, what if that were me? And then this random person on the internet is groaning and rolling their eyes at me because I didn't inherently know something about a game I've never played before. Maury, I think you need to chill, Maury. Okay. This way. I need to go this way. The worst person in the world happens upon the stream. I mean, that's what I fear whenever I stream Silksong. Hollow Knight was already harrowing. And I love Hollow Knight dearly. But streaming it, a little harrowing. Because every once in a while, somebody has an opinion. Don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze. Oh, I want to buy more, but I've almost got enough for the chains. Perhaps it's not worth my time living in fear of everything. Admitting that good things exist means I accept bad things can happen, even to good people. Do you mind? Okay. I also need to go to Winton and get fuel. Maybe there's a job over there I can take. Munton to Winton. I'll have to go up the loop, but that'll work. Note, I love nature. I love nature. I don't want to knock over trees in real life. Okay, I'm here. So... Woo. I guess it's like letting one bad apple spoil the bushel. I gotta not worry so much about other people, but you know that one parable? Is it a parable? An Aesop's fable? I don't recall. Maybe it was an Aesop deal, but the man and the donkey and his son, and no matter what they do, whether they have the man ride on the donkey or his son ride on the donkey or both of them on the donkey or neither of them on the donkey, someone always complains. There's always onlookers stating their opinions, knowing nothing about the circumstances, saying, why are you doing this? Why are they doing that? And I think about that fable a lot as a reminder to myself, like, Maury, you can't please everyone. There's no sense in trying. I know, but if I'm somehow responsible for someone not having a good time, if I'm stressing someone out with my gameplay or whatever, she says as she continues to hold down the accelerator while going over mountains of snow, then I'll just feel so much guilt over it. Wait. Hello. I've been looking back at my affirmation journal, and I noticed it starts the day you arrived. I thought I've been writing in it for years. Huh, weird. Actually, I was gonna buy some stuff, but no, I'm fine, actually. If I'm stressing someone out, I should laugh and say, welcome to reality. No! I want to do that. It's like people trying to brush off, you know, misfortune with, like, it is what it is, or, well, life's not fair. Doesn't mean you have to like it. Oh, thank you. If I don't stream the game perfectly, I will go straight to hell forever. Okay, but what if I'm streaming Doom? Then that's the point. Never played Doom, even though it runs on everything. I've played very little shooters, in fact. Probably a lot of that comes from being raised on console games. And when I do play stuff on PC these days, it's almost always with a controller. Unless I can't use a controller. I've never enjoyed mouse and keyboard, but maybe just because I've never had a good desk setup. Because they always make my hands cramp up. Super hell! Twice the stress. Weenie Hut Juniors. That's what Super Hell is. It's just Weenie Hut Juniors by another name. Easy. I really can't gun it here. There's so much snow. Oop. I've almost got enough for the tires, but also I'm almost out of fuel. I'm gonna need to buy more fuel. I'll have to do another delivery. Thrice the stress whenever I come close to flying off the cliff in a game. Now, if I actually go flying off a cliff, is that cathartic for you? Does that offer some relief? Now, you don't have to worry about it happening. It has come to pass. I have ripped off the Band-Aid. Go fly off a cliff. I have a box. I can't hurt this box. Now, whatever happens to me is irrelevant. But this box, I've been charged to protect this box with my life. Get up there. Get up there. Boom. All right, how much money is it gonna cost to fuel up? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I am so service code. What does that mean? Back again so soon. Welcome to Easy Fuel. We have predicted the amount of fuel you require. $48 has been automatically deducted from your Easy bank account. Have an easy day. Now go away. Oh. Okay. I've almost got enough. Oops. Again. Ugh. Just like real life, I bet. You think you're so close to your goal. But then surprise. Fees. Okay, I'm gonna go to Winton to Lopton. I've almost got enough. There's no sense doing more whatever. Intercity? Deliveries? Hey bro, yeah, I gotta pay the gas tax. Wait. I wonder if Onyx would wear a little bucket hat. Although I don't think I'd want to put a little bucket hat on him. You may say, but Maury, a hat and a cat, that's adorable. It is, but Onyx is a particularly adorable cat, and I don't want to obscure his face. His face is too cute to be hidden. Even by a little bucket hat. I'm going to Lopton, right? Yeah, I'm going to Lopton. I gotta remember, Lopton. Whoop, whoop. I'm learning not to keep my foot slammed on the accelerator. I think I could see my cargo in the back so that I know it's safe. Maybe I should drive in first person for a little bit as a treat. Just for the novelty of it. Now it's not black as pitch. I can kind of see where I'm going. I mean, it's not really much better than nighttime. But it's something. Okay, Lopton. And then, let's see, I want to go left. Easy does it. Okay, must be like a little cabin again. So I'm gonna have to go climbing up the hill. This way. I kind of wonder, what if like, oops, what if there's like a single... Is this not where I'm taking it? Oh, I thought it was. Oh. Anyway, I keep thinking, what if there's like a single cabin somewhere that actually opens, that I can actually go in? I would be rewarded for scouring the map. Where the heck? Well, easy, okay, there it is, goodbye. Sorry, tree. Okay, here we go. Low energy, hang on, let me just slam back a cup of coffee. Ugh. This tepid coffee that's been sitting in my pockets for who knows how long. Okay, almost enough. How much do I need? Maybe I should do an inner city job. But just to the mountain town, not to the fishing town. The mountain town, I think, should be okay. Alright, that's not a terrible pickup spot. Okay. Pick up from pawn shop. Ugh, posture check, and I will hydrate, thank you. Thank you. Let's all take a moment to hydrate. If you've not, I don't know about where you are, but it is disgustingly dry here. And you're probably not drinking enough water anyway. Not to be presumptuous, but I feel like most people probably don't drink enough water. So drink some water. Treat yourself. Okay. Could I pull off 6 stunts in this car? Like if I slammed on the brakes, could I do a 180 turn like I do in Onion Delivery? This is not a good place to attempt it. This stretch of snowy road. But hypothetically. Almost died of dehydration in elementary school. Holy moly. Well, I'm glad that you know to stay hydrated. That's gotta be terrifying. You know, maybe I'm wasting my time and energy worrying everything was against me. It feels safe to imagine I'm right, but maybe it's also safe to believe there's good in the world. Good luck, friends. I don't remember what your name was. I just know you're not 6-0. Okay. Were we not all stupid kids? Whoop. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. It's alright. Some unseen hands from beyond the void reached down and gently replaced my truck in the world of the living. Thanks. So I keep expecting this song to shift into, It's Raining Somewhere Else from Undertale. It's just that piano. And the atmosphere. Hopefully I can deliver this potted plant without it getting stuck on a power line. I still don't really know how that happened. I'm not complaining, that was great. Okay. Where is it? I don't want to go sailing off a cliff. Okay, it's on my left. Okay. It looked like it was on the other side, and I was concerned for a moment. Now you're gonna drink a lot of milk and then somehow alter your DNA that way. No one knows how you did it. That's your superpower, milk manipulation. Surely there's some hero in comics somewhere with the power of milk manipulation. It's got to exist. Oh wait, this isn't where the ice chains are. I forgot. The ice chains are in the other place, the fishing village. Maybe I should do another delivery, but I'm gonna choose a delivery spot in here rather than Snowy Peaks. Okay, fishing town. There we go. Perfect. Boom. Sturdy bone contest. Now, how does one have a sturdy bone contest? You put a big weight on both of your femurs at the same time, and then whoever's femur snaps first loses. I mean, you'll probably lose a lot more than just the contest, but, you know. Whee! You toss boulders at each other like Gorons. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I'll accept that. Or you could do like Goron Sumo. You just gotta get what, another iron boots. I've only played a little Twilight Princess, but I do remember taking a bit to... I don't remember the specifics, but you have the iron boots and, like, Gorons keep coming at you and you have to catch one so it doesn't knock you off the cliff or something. And it took me several attempts to get the timing right because I just completely misinterpreted when the timing was supposed to be. I clearly gotta play more Twilight Princess. Well, yeah, you gotta make the sounds, obviously. Sorry, it was the best Goron I had. Yeah, I know my bro's really fond of Twilight Princess, too. Which is another reason I gotta get around to it. But then me, what if I played Link to the Past again? Maybe just because Link to the Past is easier to pick up and play impulsively. Okay, make sure I don't miss my delivery point. My pickup point. Four Swords Adventure solo with 4 controllers. Now you're talking. I've always wanted to play that with 4 people, honestly. I had a great time playing with my brother, as he can attest. Constantly setting me on fire with the fire rod. Not even me personally, really, just setting the grass on fire with the fire rod, which then would ignite and catch me in the crossfire. Hi, broken lolly. Thank you. Well, surprised I put up with it. I was also having a great time. It was mostly a cooperative experience. Mostly. Which I think makes it a good game for siblings. Mostly you have to work together. But there is still room for ample mischief should the urge hit. Whee! Whee! Bro, do you agree with the assessment that if I were a Pokemon, I would be fighting type? I would maintain fighting fairy, perhaps. I like to think I have some natural resistance against water, fire, and maybe electricity because of my job. And also I don't like metal things, so the steel weakness. It all works out. Okay. Oh, how convenient. I'm going right to the ice chains. Cosmic. Now, of course, once we get the ice chains, before I go to the factory, I need to go to the radio station, tower, stour, the radio stour. Oh, oops, I'm not actually delivering to Easy Auto, I'm delivering here. Oh, nope, hang on. I'm too scared to leave my emotional support truck. Okay. Boom. Oh? Uh-huh. The Easy Coast service you were trying to reach is unavailable. Have an easy day. Ice chains. These should help you keep your speed on the ice. That will cost $299.98. She likes me. I saved a cent. Fairy rock or fairy ground? My brother thinks I'm very pragmatic. I'll take it. Or he just delights in the image of me hurling rocks at people? Head to the factory just west of Mountain Town. Oh boy. I have 6338. Your finest blind bag, please. In small moments like this, in the snow, there's just ease. That will cost $50. Do you mind? Green! Oh, I'm Ouija now. Oh, yeah. A new hat to suit my mood. Okay. I need to go to this radio tower. Does it really matter where I approach from? I could be very stoic when not on stream. That's true, actually. If I'm not streaming, if I'm not in entertainer mode, I'm pretty deadpan. Which might be difficult to imagine, but then I am the sleepy girl. Where's a good spot to approach from? Finally, Luigi. He spent so long doing absolutely nothing. Saving his energy, waiting. Okay, I just need some place that's relatively close to the water. So I can gun it and hopefully not sink immediately. All right. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Where do I park this thing? Oh yeah, we're getting cat.wave. Ooh, ooh, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, we're getting Morse code. Oops, sorry. Boof. So even if I had walked here, would have done nothing. I can't believe I tried to walk over here with nothing but a cup of tea, except yes, I can. You can't fault me for trying. I did it. I activated every radio tower. I got a Chivo for it. It's not as great as my Chivo for feeding the birds. Who put the fence back up? So can I read this? Is this readable? No. Ugh. Man, I bet it's saying something really cool in Morse code. Maybe it's just an advertisement. Oh, what's happening? I don't know what happened. Well, I'm here. The Morse code is continuing. It's just an advertisement for EasyCo, I bet. Try EasyCo new empty cardboard boxes for all your sitting needs. Oops. I went to the fuel station. The fence fairy put it back. When you lose your fences overnight, you put it beneath your pillow. And then you get $10,000 to cover the cost of repairs for the new fence. Okay, hang on. I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Got a little disoriented after falling into the ice like that. Okay. You're probably getting a little sick of the Morse beeping. Whoop. Yeah, I can't do the sweet break turns like I can in Onion Game. It's probably not good for the truck to do that, I would imagine. Okay, and now we go to the factory. I should try and talk to some of the cats that still give me legible words. That's not the word I want. Cohesive words, coherent words. Why am I off-roading like this? I guess I got the ice chains and then I thought I could go mad with power. But no. Still, my truck is merely mortal. Okay. Yeah, you're busted. Never mind. Oop. Oop. What if I go in the fuel station when I have, like, no money? I'm not gonna go into debt, right? Welcome to Easy Fuel. We predicted the amount of fuel you require. $30 has been automatically deducted from your Easy Bank account. Have an easy day. You don't have enough funds. Your tank will be partially filled for $13.38. Oh. Well, now I know. Just like when I first started, how nostalgic. Except now I have a hat. That's how far I've gotten in life now. I have a hat. I mean, I guess my truck's kitted out. That's pretty cool. But mostly I just have a hat now. $50 Luigi cosplay. Bargain bin Luigi cosplay. It is depressing after having $300 10 minutes ago. This reminds me is that I have to pay rent tomorrow. Speaking of looking at my bank account, looking at my paycheck, and then nice to enjoy these numbers for a moment. But hey, at least my truck is healthy. My belly is full of mediocre coffee and microplastics. I'm gonna stop in the bar. Yo, I'm just saying, this job could be so much easier for you if you automated it. And then spend all your free time fact-checking and supervising the automation. I feel like maybe there's something being communicated here, but I can't put my finger on what. The microplastics are the most mediocre you could possibly imagine. Only the most mid of microplastics from my midsection. Oh hey, I met a knight. Like my hat? You've got the ice chains? Good. It's a straight shot to the factory. You'll need some speed. I'll radio you once you're inside. I would go with you, but my programming doesn't seem to allow it. I've been trying for months to get in, ever since... Anyway. Make sure to top off an energy before heading in. Good luck in there. Don't worry about it. I got, like, a coffee left and some fish. What do I have? I have one coffee and fish soup and duct tape and just a fish. I mean, we're not going to eat the fish. The fish is moral support. Honestly, I can't even laugh at that kind of reporting because it just depresses me. How nice that there's a power line to keep you oriented. As much as I want to go exploring. Whoa! Is the soup made of fish or is the soup made for fish? Yes. Made by fish, for fish, of fish. How come my truck doesn't get to ride the elevator? That seems rude. It's worked so hard. Is there a fish in my hat? I can't really see what's on it. I did it. I have no more goals left in life. I guess I can sink beneath the waves of the frozen lake now. I'm just trying to see what's on my hat. Shit looks like... Is it a fish? It is a fish! Yeah! You can't scare me. My fish hat will protect me. Do you copy? Great. Try to find a control center. They spelled center the correct way. Yeah. Hey. I never got your name. I'm sorry for all this. When you started up, I really thought Seb had come back. Seems like EasyCo really has shut down cloud-computed agents for good. Seb and I were friends. Good friends. They were a little rigid around the edges. But we became as close of friends as two ML agents could be. Seb supported my dream of one day leaving this place I thought was terrible. But I think their heart was here with the shopkeepers. They saw each other a lot more through the deliveries. I was just fixing things in the background. Seb ultimately gave up their job to be with me. After Seb shut down, all I wanted was to join them. That's why I was trying so hard to get into the factory. But it's been really nice seeing the shopkeepers blossom into their own selves. All I want now is to keep them safe. For Seb. Even if it means rebooting them. What do you mean, choose? Recovery disk unavailable. SD units hydropower. I see, I see. Faults present. Some personality may be lost. I wonder if I could get a recovery disk. What if one of the cabins opens and there's a disk in it? What if I shut down the hydro dam? Oh. I can either turn them off or reboot them. Well, do I turn them off or do I reboot them? I suppose I consign them to oblivion or an endless cycle. Hard to say what's the better choice. Let me drink some water. I'm going to mull this for a second. I mean, the real question is, if I choose one, can I see the other or do I have to replay the whole game? Do what's funnier. I don't know if there's a correct option. You know what? Sixo never got to make their pyramid schemes a reality. Let's reboot. Have an easy day. The reboot ending. Do you copy? Looks like you didn't need my help after all. You've brought our friends peace for now. I'm the only one who will ever know. I'll look after them with great care. It just doesn't feel right keeping them in this cycle. There has to be another way. Well, obviously there's got to be another way, right? If I reload. Where am I? Oh, how convenient. Oh, with the... Where am I? It came at me like a shark. I may have beaten the game question mark. Well, I have to go back and pick the other option. But I'm also now wondering, is there a recovery disk somewhere? Does that exist? But if so, where? What if it's in one of the blind bags? I could have saved them all, but instead I got a Luigi hat. Ugh. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Live, I believe. Come on, there you go. There you go. One of those wheels just didn't want to turn. Okay. I can see my little fish on my hat much better now. Like, there's got to be a recovery disc, right? They wouldn't have that there and taunt me with it. Maybe it's in one of the shops. I'm gonna turn off the power, of course. But I'm going to investigate. I have to know. I tried to press the button to turn on my headlights. I have no idea why I thought that would do anything for me. There we go. It's a little less sad, a little less lonely. I hope Meta Knight isn't trying to reach me right now to soliloquize again, and I'm just ignoring their calls. Oh yeah, you don't want to go through here in the dark. It's a tripping hazard. Or worse, what if I lose my hat? You got the joke. Oh, I'm so glad. I'll say it out loud verbally, but my stream title on Twitch right now is, if this easy code gig fails, I could always drive for Amazon or Mew PS. But the Mew PS is written with the Greek character Mew, so I wasn't sure if the joke would translate. Or if it would even be noticeable or look like a weird typo. But I'm so glad someone has picked up on it. Thank you. If my awful titles make at least someone smile, then I'm happy. Oh yeah, that's the Mew PS trucks, of course, have legendary Pokemon beneath them, exclusively partnered with the SSN. In fact, Mew PS's cargo bays are exclusively beneath all of their trucks. It's a very cutting-edge design. It's too weird not to be intentional. Well, I wasn't sure then if people would recognize the Mew for what it is. Okay. What if I spilled my last cup of coffee on the keyboard? Can that be an ending? Are they just all off now? Now I have to know. Because I did get a Chivo for that as well. The shutdown ending. I have to see. Are they non-functional? I mean, if they're non-functional, what am I going to do if I need goods and services? I have no money. Oh. 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 I mean, yeah. But, oh. I'm still freezing to death. What do you mean, steal? Meta Knight? I guess the goods of the shops. But also Meta Knight. Single beer bottle. Hello? Oh, they're broken. Yeah, they're just fully broken. Wait, then can I actually steal? I mean, I want to steal the blind bags, but... I mean, I laugh, but I feel so empty. It feels so victimless. Like, if I'm playing Kirby Air Riders. If I play City Trial against CPUs and I destroy them, it's not satisfying. I mean, it's satisfying in that the animation of things exploding is satisfying. But it's not the same sort of satisfaction as knowing I've destroyed another person's hard crafted vehicle. Think of the economy. I am the economy. I am the whole economy in this place. Where's the nearest pawn shop? I need to steal blind bags. Oops, oops. I'm a con. What does that even mean? I can't believe I paid $50 for this hat like a chump. Eh? What? Oh. $300, huh? Well, I'll be darned. Wait. No, it's great that I've stolen that. That's wonderful. Like for real. I mean, they're vanishing. I don't have them. Oh, where? Also, I'm still freezing to death. It's not warm in here. I guess it's because I turned the power off, huh? I guess that would make sense. All their lights are off. Well, what happened to the bags? What happened to my Luigi? I mean, we don't care about the sign. What sign? My fish and Luigi hat. It's cool that we have the disc. But my crimes are incomplete. Oop. Don't want to break this one-of-a-kind, very fragile recovery disc. Wait, if I had just reset them, but not gone back to shut them down, would I have had to pay $300? Like some sort of law-abiding citizen? Disgusting. Don't worry, Meta Knight, I'll avenge you. Boy, that's so sad. Can I put him at the back of my truck or something? It feels weird just leaving him there. Oh, I could put him in the passenger seat and then I can drive in the carpool lane. I mean, it's not like they check and make sure all your passengers are animate, right? Nope, 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 nope. Woo! That is a strange statement out of context. What putting Meta Knight's frozen form in the passenger seat so I could take advantage of the carpool lane? Oh, I feel so naked without my little hat. Like I forgot what this character's face looks like. I kept imagining they had like a little kitty nose, but no, it's just two lines and a triangle. Can't even litter in this elevator. Can I start a fire in the elevator? No. All right, fish. You and me. You and me. What do you mean seek shelter? Oh, is it because the power's off? I'm not gonna freeze, right? I mean, I have fish soup. It's fine. Oh, look at how big that fish is. Look at that texture. Mmm, delicious. Where's my lighter? There it is. Wouldn't that be cheeky? Like, okay, you have the recovery disc, but because you shut the power off, that now you need to ply yourself with ample fish soup so you can make it to the end of the factory before freezing to death. I'll cut the fish open and I'll hide in its entrails to stay warm. It's a big fish, don't worry about it. So empty without music. I know it's not the intent, but you've got me imagining Shadow as a delivery driver. Wearing the little outfit he has from the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. That looks like a delivery driver outfit. It's a very blue-collar outfit. We're going to get all the way there to the control console and then discover I've left the recovery disc in the glove compartment. So I have to leave. But then when I leave the factory, it turns out I've left my car keys next to the control console. That's the true ending. You get locked out of your car with the disc inside, and you're just stuck out there forever until you freeze to death. End scene. This factory might seem unnecessarily huge, but also consider the amount of empty cardboard boxes they need to provide to their town of kitty cats. I made it. They put their lighter away automatic. Oh, because they're holding the disc. I see. So I can't pour coffee. No, I can't. It's automatically holding the disc. Detected. Okay. I did it. For real. Thanks, Sam. See? I liked it. I don't know about the rest of you. This is very pleasant. Sometimes you just want to zoom around with little regard for your own personal safety. Listen to some nice music. Sometimes lose your cargo in a power line. Sometimes you shatter every single beer bottle you're carrying. I beat the game! Exclamation point. I want more games like this. I don't know what I mean by like this exactly, but the same sort of atmosphere. This relaxed feeling. This air of mystery. Cat friends. Dang, is my Japanese good enough to play this in Japanese? No. have a good snooze. And I should probably turn in shortly as well. I have another very early morning tomorrow. But I do want to, before stopping entirely, I want to go and try talking to a couple of the cats. I just want to see what they say. Mornings do need to happen later. But I also want work to be over with early. That's the problem. But I also like having my morning to myself so I can get some art done. I was trying to doodle before stream and I just couldn't. Oh, it's so simple. I mean, I doodled a bunch of nonsense, but nothing worth sharing. I want to put more stuff on Blue Sky. I'm trying to get a little better about just sharing doodles, rather than feeling like, oh, if this isn't like cleaned up and colored all nicely. When I love seeing sketches from all sorts of artists. Oh, he's gone. Oh, I'm glad he's no longer lying there like a slug. I'm gonna stop in the bar for a beer, question mark? Yo, I'm just saying this job could be so much easier for you if you automated it. And then spend all your free time fact-checking and supervising the automation. Oh look, okay. He's back on his last dialogue option. Can I still take jobs then? Oh yeah, I can. Well, I'll be. I went to the fishing town, because that's where Meta Knight is. Take it from Easy Mart. I think the Easy Mart is... Yeah, okay, I have to go down here and then across the bridge. Nope, nope. Trying to do that sweet turn, but I just wind up pressing in the left stick. Not happening. Whoop. No, wait, I don't... Do I want this? No, I don't. I want to go this way. Whee! Whee! You think by now I'd have a better idea of where I am on the map. Okay, nope, I want to go up this way. Woo! When do I get the four-wheel drive tires? Oh, they're not gonna know I stole, are they? Will they smell the sin on me? I might. Imagine this. Living, laughing, and loving. Glorious. Oop. Get in there. I need to make some money back before I run out of fuel. Wait, hang on, hang on. And then I can no longer pay the gas man. And he'll take my organs from me to compensate. I'm happy I've learned to start seeing the good in things, not just be suspicious. Today, one of my friends brought me real coffee. Do you mind? Okay, well, the blind bags I stole don't count. Where's my Luigi hat? Maybe it's at a different pawn shop. Did I just forfeit it? My $50 Luigi hat? It was an heirloom. Oh. So was that bag of fertilizer. That was an heirloom. Well, no, but they might have used it to grow heirloom tomatoes, and it's basically the same thing. Whoop. Whoop. Easy does it. Easy does it. right, I forgot Meta Knight's MK's house is in the Snowy Peaks. I was just thinking he's here because you meet him by the gate here. But he doesn't actually live here, but that's okay. Because thankfully I don't have to go very far to deliver this package anyway. Whoop, goodbye. Wait, there we go. So where's my music? There we go. It's quiet, too quiet. There we go, I'm no longer destitute. Wow. Fishing village, fishing village, fishing village. Or Snowy Peaks. I'm already in the fishing village. Where am I? I don't know anymore. Okay, from the bar. Which is somewhere over there. Hello. Oi! Having nothing in the world but dreary weather and trees empties your soul. But maybe it's not so empty when you know a few people in it. It's probably true. Do you know any people? Because I don't. I mean, not meat space. Can I get like the baseball game on here or something? I'm just kidding. That's silly. A hockey game, obviously. Otherwise, what kind of Canadian would I be? Well... Are some of these bottles already loose? Looks like they are. Well, not my problem. Whoop, whoop. Okay, now I want to go to Snowy Peaks. We're going to say hello to Meta Knight, wherever he is, and then I'll call it an evening. Whoop. Well, I know Friday should be more Angeline era, pardon me, unless I abruptly change my mind. That game rules. I'm going to keep saying it because I enjoy it so much. But then aside from that, I don't know. Got to figure out what I'm doing in a post-easy delivery company world. And I'm glad this game made for some good streaming. I wasn't sure when I started it, but it worked out. Good for sleepy Tuesday nights. Hard delivery company, the DLC. No, the difference is that there's actually other vehicles on the road. Or you're made to adhere to the law somehow, the law of the land. No speeding, you have to wear your seatbelt. And stealing is apparently a crime. Not that I would ever. Especially not for $50 blind bags. Like, even here, there's gotcha mechanics. The packages must stay in the truck, but they can't slide around like this. Look, there goes a bottle. I get a bonus if I manage to lose all of them. See, I'm letting them breathe. I'm letting them appreciate the scenery on both sides of the truck. They can look at the trees on the right, and now they can look at the cliff on the left. I'm very considerate. I'm making sure these beer bottles are enjoying their last moments on Earth. Easy, easy, easy. I learned my lesson this time. Thinking about it, there's probably a lot of low poly looking games like this out there. I should investigate. Okay, where am I bringing this? Not too far. But let's go to Meta Knight's cottage, which is somewhere this way. Hopefully I haven't passed it already. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, the tenacity on these beer bottles. Clinging desperately to life. I see smoke. That's a good sign. Low energy. My last cup of coffee. Hey. Oh, I see you've got product. Good taste. You restored the shopkeepers. I didn't know it was even possible. If I'd known... You don't understand how much this means to me. My wonderful friend. Thank you. 1,000 times. Thank you. I think this means there's a chance I can find Seb again. I'm leaving right now. Even if it's just a small chance, I have to see if EasyCo made a backup. I'm confident I'm leaving our friends in great hands with you around. You've done a beautiful thing. Oh. Oh, I didn't even know that was a goal. But I did it. Good job, me. Can I steal anything? No. What is this even for? Wait, hypothesis. Hypothesis. Can I tape my cargo to the back so it doesn't fly away? Yes, I can. And it's a Chivo. Secure a package with duct tape. Yeah, that looks secure. Yeah. That looks pretty good. Well, now I know. This whole time I was thinking, what if I have to use duct tape for repairs in the factory? I'm going to be ahead of the curve. No. This whole time. I could have used it this whole time. And I didn't. Rip. Oh yeah, I got money. You know what that means. Time to roll the hat gotcha, the hotcha. Happy coincidences are real, I think. Just today, I found $5 right where I dropped $5 the other day. That will cost $50. Do you mind? Look at that model train. There it goes. What did I get? Did I get anything? Gray paint? I got paint? Wait, can I change the color of my kitty? Except I'm already gray? So it doesn't mean anything? I'm nothing. Where's my Luigi hat? I do mind. I miss my hat. The beer's gone. I have nothing left. Hi, Lolly. Oh? Did you ever get a chance to really talk to Seb? You know those people you could just sit and listen to for hours? Seb is one of them, for sure. Sorry, who were you again? Sounds like Seb is a Twitch streamer, huh? Seb has the real juice. Inviso hat. My hat. I'm so sad. Well, I should probably call it an evening, huh? I'm curious what the other hats are. You know, yeah, really quick. I'm gonna let me mess out of this window. I want to see. Did I get all the Chivos? I'm gonna open Steam here. Oh, you can see my Steam. You're looking at my Steam. Why is it looking at my Steam? Spoilers, I guess you can see my Steam library. I'm missing a Chivo? Oh my god, one hidden Chivo? I want to look. Spoilers. Snowcats? What do you mean there's snowcats? Why is it still showing my Steam? Stop that. There we go. What do you mean there's snowcats? I saw a little, what looked like a snow, like a white cat in the ending credits, but I didn't think that was like a persistent thing. What do you mean there's snowcats? All of this wacky driving, I've not found a single snowcat, probably because I've not been off-roading. I've been too cowardly to off-road. But what if there's a snowcat somewhere in the Munton Loop? Or you go to bed, but so let me climb the loop and see. Whoop. Whoop. I mean, okay, off-roading is not practical because your truck is abysmal at it. So you probably need to find actual, like, little roadways you can drive on that lead to these little cabins, is my hypothesis. I get why your truck would be awful at off-roading, because otherwise you could just drive anywhere. And then just imagine the chaos, the pandemonium. What if there's a snowcat up here? I just want to look. Well, it's probably like trying to find a polar bear in a snowstorm, no. Maybe I'll just say hello to some kitties before stopping. That's a good compromise, right? Oi! Maybe I'm too hard on Sixo. Maybe life is all about supporting the people you love. Can't expect anything in return. Okay, but do you love Sixo, or does he owe you money? Okay, hi. Hi, mate. I was just admiring the inherent beauty in our natural world. Cheers! Cheers. Why even have an ATM? I guess it's just, it ties the room together. Oop. Well, I'm high up. I don't know if I'm gonna find any snowcats. What I could do is at least, like, recklessly drive off the mountain at least once. Yeah, boy! Woo! Am I on fire? Did you see that? My truck caught fire. That rules. I mean, it's fine because I'm not delivering cargo. Woo! All of this, not a single snowcat, but again, it's like finding a polar bear in a blizzard. Finally, warmth. Woo! Aww. What do you mean I just white out? But I want to go joyriding now that there's no consequences. I've saved everyone. Aw, come on, come on. Can I not go driving on that? Oh, I can't knock those poles over. Yeah, I guess so. It's not like a tree. Those are probably a little sturdier than a tree. Oop. Okay, easy. Oh, come on, no. Well, who keeps picking me up by the hypothetical scruff of my neck and depositing me back on land? Well, now I'm going to be haunted, knowing that there are snowcats out there. How many are there? Where are they? I have absolutely no idea. But hey, if you really want to find the snowcats, then you yourself can pick up this game. Oh, Lakitu. Oh, it's the Uber. So there is someone delivering me from myself. That makes sense. You need someone to shadow me. Just in case. Can I go down here? No, it's gonna wipe me out. No. Alas, I think my opportunities for mischief are limited. Oh, the all-knowing intelligence behind EasyCo, but also that. Well, the Uber Easy, that's the other delivery vehicle that is delivering me from myself. A delivery vehicle even more powerful than me in my van. Perhaps even more powerful than me in my onion car. Low energy. Well, I don't really have much. Fish soup. Howdy, whippersnapper. What a beautiful day, whippersnapper. You've done a good thing. Everyone else may not know it, but old Tui does. There are 13 snowcats, huh? That's a lot of snowcats to be finding in these whiteout conditions. What if there was one right there? What if I'm looking at it? Oh, it's definitely snowmen, but cats. I can't imagine what else it would be. I found one! Everything is good. Everything is great. Bobblehead found. I did it. I found a snowcat. And now our nameless protagonist can die happy. Well, they can die 1/13 happy. Boop. Hang on, I need to talk to our old friends. Also because I'm almost out of fuel. And then I'll actually call it an evening. My programming prevents me from giving you a free easy energy drink. But I might if I was allowed. Maybe. That's $48. You don't have enough funds. Your tank will be partially filled for 2021. Okay. Now go away. Well, now I know he wasn't just charging me because. There was actually a rhyme and reason for it. There was a consistent pay rate for my whole tank. But it was kind of funny to think he was just charging me whatever he felt like. I found one snowcat. You're gonna have to deal with 1/13 happiness. Because I have to go get ready for bed. And thank you everyone for joining me for Easy Delivery Company. This is a really nice game to stream. I hoped you liked it too. It was a good Zatsunyan game. So look forward to probably more Angelina Era on Friday. And then, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll see what I'm in the mood for. We'll see what happens, what the week brings. But in the interim, everyone, please take excellent care of yourselves, as always. Please stay safe, stay healthy, take care. I will catch you next time. Onyasumi nasai, and drive safe.